Welcome to my room. John, Paul, George, and Ringo all lined up right there. I have a lot of favorite Beatles songs. Like, for example, In My Life, With Love, from my friends, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, All My Loving even. A lot of these songs will really speak out to me because they tell me how to get through life, and there is support for you there. Paul is my favorite Beatle because he was a guy who never gave up. He was a guy who understood he knew how to make things right. Paul's a good role model for me. Autism, noun, condition or disorder that begins in childhood and that causes problems in forming relationships and communicating with other people. My name is Kwiatkowski and I have an autistic disorder. I'm making this documentary because growing up, I didn't personally have much friends because they didn't understand my behaviors. So it really made me sad that a lot of people didn't care about my behaviors and they didn't know how to react to them. So through this documentary, I want people to not only to appreciate me with autistic disorder, but also some other kids who suffer from autism or another autistic disorder.
We discovered that you had an autistic disorder when we were notified by your kindergarten teacher. She was pointing out to us that some of your behaviors were not like other children. When the doctor did the analysis, she pointed out several things. The issue with noise, balance, social skills. So she diagnosed you with PDD-NOS, which is pervasive development delay, not otherwise specified, which is on the autistic spectrum.
Say cheese, bud.
Some of your behaviors with the disorder was your overreaction to simple things, like maybe a siren that came by.
When I was younger, I feared musical instruments, like for example, tubas and trombones and trumpets, that just high-pitched sound. I started covering my ears just because of the bus and engine roaring or some people just honking their horns for fun. And I would completely run away from the sound, think I would be truly better.
If you heard a bicycle horn in a Walmart store, you would panic and run. So we worked with the doctor to get a picture of the horn so you could become comfortable with a picture of the horn.
We would have to read to you, or you would have to have special audio books that you could understand better. So if the teacher gave an instruction, maybe you needed a little bit more help to understand it. I think in my mind it was more the social interaction and the day-to-day things that you had some difficulties with that the normal kids didn't.
Yeah, I kept more to myself and just doing the stuff I normally do. I just kept on just doing my thing.
Some experiences that I remember through a middle school was the fire drill. We had to make special accommodations for that when your counselor would have to come get you, or they would warn you that there was going to be one so that you could prepare yourself for that. The assemblies, your counselor would always have to at least try to get you in there. And sometimes they were successful and sometimes they weren't.
I usually not tell people that I have that have this disorder because I don't know what their reaction is going to be. I don't know if they're going to be shocking or they're saying, oh man, then you're weird, then I don't want to be around you.
Sometimes you'll be like in a really happy mood, and sometimes you'll be in like a very bad mood. And like in the very bad mood, you don't want to be bothered and stuff. And in the happy mood, you like want to be around people. You talk a lot about movies and repeat yourself a lot, but we get used to it.
The biggest challenge in high school was your schoolwork and making sure that there were enough hours in the day to get that done. So we always went through a little panic attack when we registered for classes or you showed up for the first day and it's too much, I can't do this, Mom.
You just be weird and you think too much about like the future per se of what you think's gonna happen.
And the meltdown looks like a complete body shutdown, a head leaning forward or to the side, mouth hanging open, and just tears and sighs. And it's just, and I can't get you out of it.
Some things I'm worried about for you is like your friends, because you don't really have any.
You sat alone every day at school, at lunch. Since 8th grade all the way through senior, you ate alone.
People don't know, they think you're abnormal and they think it's not okay to hang around with you. So, so through those challenges I faced, it was pretty difficult for me. So my mom was trying to tell me, you need to learn how to talk to other people, like talk about like some different things. So nowadays, I'm starting to at least like talk to someone. If they at least say hi to me, I immediately just jump in a conversation. I just assume that they're ready to have a conversation.
We're a pretty close-knit family. Everything that we do as a family.
Wait.
Merry
Christmas. Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas 2010.
And Holly looks up to her brother.
To graduate high school and just got good grades.
He Huey Lewis and the News concert. And we went there in 2014, and the doctor said that you would never be able to attend a concert with loud music and with a lot of people due to the high level of noise. But you and I went, you were successful, and we had a great time. Huge accomplishment, I guess, would be to learn how to drive. I mean, I really worried about that, about your ability to focus on the road, but at the same time watch other people. But you're a great driver.
The other thing that was good for you was you did get involved in some volunteering.
This Lego program that I do for the library I volunteer for, I really like teaching these kids the right and wrong because I want these guys to grow up like me, like to just have a bright future that's right ahead of them. Shoot!
I throw the cannon on my back.
Cool. It's all right. Okay.
That's still for under.
What? Okay. How about this one right here?
Yeah, that is right.
Okay. College is starting really soon for me, and I would like some positive things I would like to come out of that is if my roommate can like me, and if he can appreciate the same stuff I like, and if we can just go do some certain things, and also making some friends who like the same stuff I like.
I worry that you'll be lonely. I'm afraid when you get challenged or in a spot where you feel uncomfortable, you may shut down, and other folks will not have the skills to understand how to redirect you if the public doesn't have a real good understanding of what they're seeing when you exhibit some behaviors. Because they're not bad behaviors, they're just your way and how you deal with the world.
My family has helped me a ton. They know how to help out. It's great because I'm getting help from people who care about me. So it's great having that support, because I don't know where I'd be right now without them. For those people out there suffering from autism or who are on the autistic spectrum, seek help, man. Just go out there and get some help from somebody. But at least your family, of course. I recommend your family more than anything else.